Fellow West Indians, cricket fans both here in the Caribbean and around the world, it is with immense pride and a deep sense of gratitude that I reflect on the unparalleled success of last year's ICC Men's T20 World Cup co-hosted by West Indies and the United States. As we say in my hometown, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it was a good vibes. No doubt, this tournament was more than just a sporting event. It was a transformative moment for our region, solidifying the Caribbean's position not only as the heartbeat of the world of cricket, but also as a hub for economic growth, tourism, and global investment. I want to start by thanking you, the people of the region. On behalf of my board of directors, the shareholders, management, and staff of Cricket West Indies, believe me when I say we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The Independent Economic Impact Assessment conducted by the International Cricket Council (ICC) and Nelson Sports paints a compelling picture. This World Cup injected an astonishing $1.66 billion into the economies of the host nations, directly benefiting businesses, workers, and communities across the Caribbean. In an era where economic resilience is more critical than ever, this event serves as a beacon of possibility, showcasing the power of sport, the power of cricket to drive tangible and lasting economic progress. What we can achieve when we work together, my Caribbean people. The impact of this World Cup was felt in every corner of our region, with millions of dollars flowing into key economic sectors, generating employment and fueling small businesses. Each host territory within our region did exceedingly well. While it is obvious that some countries outperformed the other, the numbers are nothing short of remarkable, and every single country, all of these 6 countries in the Caribbean, must be proud. Barbados led the way, generating $426.4 million in economic impact. Second to Barbados was St. Vincent and the Grenadines, generating a staggering $224.8 million. And of course, St. Lucia performed exceedingly well with a magnificent $132.5 million in economic impact. Antigua and Barbuda's commendable record stood at $114 million, and Guyana and Trinidad $76.7 million and $68.9 million respectively. Again, remarkable returns of each country and the entire Caribbean. These figures are not just statistics. They represent real income for families, real opportunities for entrepreneurs, and real investments in our tourism infrastructure. Hotels, restaurants, transportation services, retail outlets, and cultural industries all reap substantial benefits from the influx of teams, cricket fans, international media, and corporate partners. This assessment tells us that this successful tournament saw more than 383,000 fans in attendance, including a substantial percentage of international visitors, many of whom were experiencing the Caribbean for the very first time. According to the assessment, this event has planted seeds for future tourism growth, as an overwhelming number of attendees expressed interest in returning to the region, reinforcing our region's reputation as a premier global destination. My brothers and sisters, West Indies cricket has always been a force of unity in our region. There is nothing that brings us all together like West Indies cricket, and this World Cup demonstrated our collective power to organize, execute, and benefit from world-class events. It has showcased the Caribbean as a place where major sporting spectacles should and must continue to be hosted, with our stunning and historic venues, passionate fans, an atmosphere unmatched anywhere in the world. The West Indies shall always be the West Indies. I want to say to you, though, that for far too long, our economies have been over-reliant on traditional industries, and we have to seek avenues for diversification. This World Cup brought direct economic relief to thousands of people, with jobs created across multiple industries, from hospitality and transportation workers to security personnel, media professionals, local artisans, and event staff. This tournament provided real employment and training opportunities for countless individuals. Here are some more stats, and I think it's important to give you a bit more details. Accommodation spending alone generated $174.3 million, benefiting hotels, guest houses, and Airbnb across the region. Food and beverage sales contributed another $116.1 million, stimulating economies in agriculture, markets, and restaurants. Retail and tourism spending reached $133.7 million, driving commerce and enhancing local businesses. Local transportation and flight bookings accounted for $124.5 million, reinforcing the strength of our regional travel networks. Future tourism impact was also assessed, and this was estimated at $36.6 million, ensuring that the economic benefits of the tournament do not end with the final match at Kensington Oval, but continue into the years ahead. As governments across the Caribbean focus on economic revitalization and employment creation, this tournament has provided a blueprint for how sports can be leveraged as a strategic economic tool. The multiplier effect of this event, this World Cup, was significant, with an estimated $537.4 million generated in secondary spending, providing that major cricket events, proven that major cricket events are not just entertainment, but a powerful economic engine. Beyond the financial impact, the ICC Men's T20 World Cup reaffirmed the cultural and unifying power of cricket in our region. The West Indies has produced some of the greatest cricketers the world has ever seen. On June 21st, this year, 2025, we will celebrate 50 years since the ICC held the first Men's Cricket World Cup. Who won that World Cup? It was the West Indies. And make no mistake, this last World Cup held in 2024 inspired a new generation of young people who now see cricket as a viable path as cricketers, also as future coaches, administrators, broadcasters, sports marketers, and entrepreneurs. Through this event, we send a powerful message to the world. The Caribbean is open for business, investment, and global sporting partnerships. But our governments must take heed. This is not the time for complacency, but for bold policy making that ensures the Caribbean continues to benefit from hosting premier sporting events. Cricket West Indies stands ready to work with all, and I repeat, all of the leaders across this region for the good of our people. We simply must work together. We must continue to invest in our sporting infrastructure, strengthen our tourism product, enhance our digital and media capabilities, and create policies that attract international sporting bodies and investors. Cricket is not just something of great significance in our past, it is an economic and social future. Past, I want to again extend my deepest gratitude to the ICC, the governments of the host nations, including the then chair of the CARICOM Regional Subcommittee on Cricket, Dr. Keith Rowley, Cricket West Indies, of course, my colleagues on the board, our corporate partners, the fans, and most importantly, the people of our region. Every West Indian man, woman, boy, and girl, you are the true champions of this tournament. Your passion and unwavering support have set a new standard for what the Caribbean can achieve on the world stage. My friends, I end by saying, through sports, through cricket, our potential are limitless. In the words of our brother David Rudder, let's continue to rally around the West Indies. Long live West Indies cricket.
Forever.